At the end of September, and just when you thought that the splendid annual Heraklion Summer Arts Festival was all over, we have a brand new festival to look forward to. From the 21st of September, the Mediterranean Arts Festival is coming to Crete with an ambitious and diverse program of events for everyone, with performers from all over the world, including Russia, Canada, Spain, the UK, Italy, New Zealand and the USA. My name is Clive Birch, and for nowheraklion.com, I've come to the Oldemar Ro Mare Hotel in Chersonesos today to meet the festival art director, Vitaly Mironov, who is here in Crete making final preparations for what promises to be an exciting and memorable program of events. Perhaps we could begin by you telling us a little bit about where you're based, your organization, and how the Mediterranean Festival was first conceived.
Well, actually I'm a professional historian, used to be many years ago, you know, but already about 20 years, last 20 years of my life, I involved in the many cultural festival events around the world. Because in 1994 years, me and my colleagues, we arranged Caledonian Society in Moscow, because as I said, when I was student in Moscow University, my main subject was Russian-Scottish medieval connections, and I'm a great fan of Scotland, you know. So we arranged this cultural society in Moscow. It was cultural society, Caledonian Club, Caledonian Society, and through these activities I was involved in Edinburgh Military Tattoo Festival, because in 1998 with my colleagues, we brought first time ever from Russia for the Edinburgh Military Tattoo, Central Band of the Russian Navy, participants from Russia. And according to this experience, we made lots of possibilities to continue this, to doing this around the world. After that, I brought many times Russian musicians, dancers in many festivals like that, and even different festivals in the USA, in England, in Wales, France, Italy, China. You know, of course, we made lots of good things, cultural things in Russia, like Festival of Scottish Culture in Moscow. And also, after that, the toppest, I think, event in my practice, before now, I mean, it was festival Kremlin Zorya festival in Red Square in Moscow in 2007. When we did it first time in Moscow, like kind of Russian military tattoo, you know. And I'm really very proud to make this first festival in Moscow. And after that, we've been around the world with different projects. And when September 2009, my eldest, I would say eldest, but he's only 8 years old. 2 years, he was just 6 years old. My eldest son, Ivan, he likes very much some mythos of Greek, you know. And he said me many times, Papa, when will come to Crete to see Minotaurus? Today, you know, I said, well, let's go. And September 2009 we went in Crete, you know, and we've been accommodated in same hospitable hotel like that one. That's from my first moment, from the first minutes of my arriving here, I was in love with Crete, you know. And I just realized that there is nothing huge. Well, there are obviously lots of lovely cultural events around the Crete, but no one some special big event which should be definitely done here, because they have everything. I mean, Greek have everything for that. It's one of the ancient countries in the world, one of the greatest culture. I would say Greece, it's superpower. The only superpower, I mean cultural superpower.
You could have taken this to Athens. Why did you choose Crete?
I believe strongly that during this difficult time for everybody in the world, especially for Greece now, you know, especially for them, we need to show them solidarity with them, you know, to help them to manage a good life now, you know, and maybe even to remind some people around the world that Greece still here. Greece culture, Cretan people, Cretan culture, it's special part of Greece culture, still here, you know. It used to be for centuries, it will be for centuries. So the idea of this festival, it was to create some strong event, some strong festival, culture festival, which definitely will not be ignoring at all around the world. Because, you know, I don't know how it's for you, but I think you can agree with me. But what I feel during the morning when I see TV news for the cup of tea, you know, it's again some strikes, demonstrations, struggle, fighting, and the Athens and Thessaloniki demonstrations, you know, and people say, oh, some bad thing, some it's a put down image of Greece. So we want, and nothing good was. It looks like nothing happened here good except these strikes and demonstrations. But lots of good things here, you know. So let's do something which nobody will ignoring that.
Having seen the program, there seems to be a huge number of performers involved from many countries.
Yes, from 13 countries. From Greece, from Britain, from England, from Scotland, from Welsh, by the way, you know. Yes, and from France, from Italy, from Spain, from Estonia, from Czech Republic, from Canada, USA, New Zealand.
What about the logistics of getting so many participants here and then accommodating them?
In total, we will have more than 1,000 participants in total.
Where will you accommodate them all?
All around Crete. All around Crete. We have very good supporters and partners. I don't like word sponsor. No. You know, it's a very commercial thing. We have donators. It's different. You know, it's people who support us in this case from the heart. You know, so it's some companies. I don't think it's if it's possible I can of course mention them. Well, it's first of all it's the tour operator from Russia, #1 tour operator in Russia. It's Tez Tour. They say they're very strong, they're very respectable and very trustable from the people tour operator, and they really help us with do all logistic things, as you said. You know, also it's a Russian company Mirum, which also support our event like the strongest event, because festival have few mountains, few top of the festival. You know,
with ballet, opera, and concerts to look forward to. Could you give us a flavour of, you know, what to expect?
Firstly, it's opera Mozart, Idomeneo, King of Crete, Idomeneo. And I've been a little bit surprised that it's never been created here before, but it will be happen for sure. Of course, it's one of the most prestigious during our festival event. It's a special concert, which never been happened before inside of the cathedral, Agieminas Cathedral.
That's with a choir, isn't it?
Yes. It will be from Moscow and from Crete as well. It will common concert, you know, of spiritual music, you know. Lovely, yes, as well.
And there's some ballet.
And ballet, of course. We'll bring Le Corsar, you know, here, but also idea is, I think it will possible do right now. We negotiate with it to bring in one place for one day, just for one concert, topest ballerinas and balleros from the the most prestigious theatre of the world. I mean, for the ballet, I mean. Of course, it's Covent Garden, Royal Opera, Royal Ballet from London. We'll bring Kalina Kajakaro, probably, fingers crossed, you know.
Not only in Heraklion.
No, not at all. Iraklio, Refino, Agios Nikolaus, Irapetra, Tibaki, Chersonisus. Even in Hania we will do it. It's also very special event, because, as you know, well, I said about the ballet. It's, you know, all this what I'm talking now. It's connected with between themselves, all these events. But except ballet, the most prestigious from Bolshoi, from Grand Opera, from Paris, we will do tattoo. Crete International Tattoo.
I was going to ask you about the tattoo.
Yes.
And I'd like you, please, to explain in a bit more detail for our viewers. What is a tattoo?
Well, if you ask this question, if you address this question to the many tattoo organizers around the world, nobody will explain, even from them, among them, what it means for sure. How it's explain kind of genre, you know. But I would say, tattoo It's special kind of show with very harmonic mixture of marching Vitaly orchestras, dancers, and some other genres of arts. For example, like flag wavers, jongleurs of flags, historical jongleurs from Italy. They call themselves bandieratori, a very old kind of genre, you know.
And in Heraklion, this is going to happen in the city centre, isn't it?
It's called not Heraklion military tattoo, it's Creta military tattoo. So it will happen in three cities. In 3 cities. This is unique specific of the tattoo.
But it will be in the streets of Heraklion, yeah?
No, it will be in the Eleftheria Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Along the streets we will make a parade of them.
Yeah.
So it will happen in Heraklion, it will happen in Agios Nikolaos, and in Rethino.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yes. And we invite, as I said before, I started our talk about that before, from the first moment, that our festival is act of solidarity, cultural solidarity between all nations, all people, you know. And like, I will give you great example of this solidarity. As I said, it will participants from New Zealand who will come here for the festival, for the tattoo. And it's Christchurch City Pipe Band. Yes, Pipe Band, Christchurch City. And as you know, Christchurch, it is just the city which is almost destroyed half year ago during this earthquake. You know. And when I spoke with the head of the group, I said, look, his name is Robin Looms. I said, Robin, you're a good friend of mine. You follow me all around the world with your group. This time I pretty understood everything that happened with your relatives, with your houses. You can stay in home, you know, in Vitaly. It's our problem, but at the same time, Greece has problem. We definitely, moreover, in this time we will definitely for sure come to Greece.
Oh, wonderful.
That's amazing.
So the festival begins on the 21st of September and I believe lasts for a couple of weeks.
Till 2nd of October. 2 weeks. 2.5 including preparation of the festival, when we come here.
Thank you so much for your time, Vitaly. May I, on behalf of nowheraklion.com, wish you all the success of the world. We all really look forward to it.